This is another HEN video, the Homeschool Entrepreneurial Network. And today I want to talk about, this will be part 1 of 2 for goal setting. And before we can actually talk about the nuts and bolts of goal setting, I just want to quickly lay a very firm foundation for how to accomplish your goals. And really, it absolutely comes down to mindset. So if you're like me, you're an action taker, you're ready to get going, you're ready to get making money, making your business, and you know goals are part of that. How do I do that? I'm gonna slow you down just a second, just take a breather, and we'll make this a short, quick video, but ever so important for you to understand the importance of mindset. So just a little background on me. I grew up what I would have called a realist, and that just really truly means someone with a really negative mindset. I learned it from my surroundings, my family, particularly one parent that also considers themselves a realist, and so what that meant for me was that I was often right because I would predict that things wouldn't work out, and they usually didn't. Or when I knew that they would work out was because I was very sure they would, because I'd seen it happen. I knew my abilities, like I knew it was possible. I stayed in a very safe realm. And if it wouldn't work out, like I really didn't think it would. And so this is how a realist mind works. Okay, really what this is called is a negative mindset. If this is you, I know it's hard to hear, but it's really important that you become a glasses half full kind of person. For you to achieve all you want to achieve in your business, for you to be able to do the things that God can empower you to do, you have to develop a faith, childlike faith, positive spirit, and know and trust in God that it's going to work out. Maybe there'll be some weeks where the bills are tight, but you know what? They're going to get paid. And if you're a homeschooler right now and you're living in your parents' house, what a blessing. You don't have a mortgage. You don't have any things to worry about. So, and we don't want to worry is the other thing too. So let's just not even use that word here. We're not trying to worry. We're trying to have a faith positive mindset. So this is where it's very difficult for people to break this, to even make goals, because the goals scare them, because they envision that if I set this goal for myself and I don't do it, how's it gonna make me feel? Am I gonna feel like a failure? Am I gonna feel stupid? Are people gonna laugh at me? There's a million different negative things you can go over, but what we don't allow to cross through our mind is, what if I achieve it? What if I set my goals up in the stars, and maybe I don't grab the star, but I'm not gonna end up with a handful of dirt either. Like, I'll be that much further than I ever would have been had I not set this goal. So as a lifelong realist, I'm gonna help usher you, if you are one of these people also, usher you into the realm of faith and positivity, and how that can change your life and move your business at lightning speed. So this is really just like these, I like to think of it like these inner monsters inside of you. Imagine, like, I don't know, a real grizzly bear and a slithery snake. And whenever you think of doing something great or something big, the slithery snake comes up and tells you it's not going to work out. This won't work. To give you a million reasons why you're going to end up embarrassed, or you're going to lose money, or this is just going to be, it's a bad idea for a million reasons. And not that there isn't caution in using your best judgment, but it's that voice of fear that you have to distinguish and understand that is trying to hold you back. Or a voice of apathy might come up, like, well, this isn't your year, this is not the year to do it, there's so many other things that you could be doing, maybe you're too busy with the projects you're working on right now, we'll put that away for a different year, when things are right, when everything's perfect. And here's the thing is, you can't see in this shot, but yes you can, I am well pregnant, and there's a million reasons why I shouldn't start a nonprofit organization right now, but you know what? It's better done than perfect. And so maybe I don't have the perfect lighting. In fact, I'm just using sunlight right now, and I couldn't find my microphone cord, so we're just relying on the audio of the nice iPhone here. But you know what? It's better done than perfect, and there's always going to be reasons why you shouldn't start, shouldn't do things, but the real thing is you just got to go for it. You just have to take action. Everyone in history who you acknowledge as heroic or creative or empowering or inspiring, they just took action. They took action even when the time wasn't right, or it seemed scary, or there was a million reasons why Columbus shouldn't travel the world, or, you can find all these reasons why you shouldn't do things. There's always going to be reasons. There's always going to be someone who hasn't ever done it whispering in your ear why it won't work. I just read a quote yesterday that said, when you tell people your goals, if they don't laugh at you, they're not big enough. And hopefully I'm not around people that would laugh at me, but I have shared my goals one time with people, and one time a woman said, well, it's good to dream. And I was like, no, you understand. Like, I didn't say this, but I was like, oh, this just reaffirms to me that there are some goals that I'm going to keep to myself, because I want to guard this mindset. Like, I don't want to slip back into the realist mindset. I don't want to give any food or fodder for these little inner monsters that pop out and want to encourage me not to do the things that I know are going to happen, because I believe that they will. Like, these things are going to happen. They're going to come to pass. Like, I've seen it before. I've seen that the Lord is faithful. I've seen that He provides, that He will bring things out of nowhere. People I don't know, people I've never met. Like, He will orchestrate things to answer prayers, and I believe that's possible. So why wouldn't I choose to believe that than to choose to believe the negative? Like, they're equal, right? Like, you could choose to believe it could happen or choose to believe it won't, and yet we want to always lean towards the negative because it feels safer, probably. So here's how you break this mindset. There are 3 ways that I know of to break what many will call a paradigm, this pattern of negativity. Solomon talks about the heart, and he says, guard your heart above all else, for it's the wellspring of life. And so the heart, we know to be beating in our chest, but also really what he's talking about is your mind. And so when he was praying his prayer, the Lord asked him, what would you like in his dream? And this was his dream, and he said, Lord, give me an understanding heart. And God was so pleased with that, He also gave him everything he didn't ask for, but it was the heart. He wants to have an understanding heart. And so he was considered the wisest man in the world, the Bible says. So I think we could take a hint from him that he has told us twice that we need to guard our heart. So in moments like these, where I know I'm going to be around people who their level of awareness is more of a realist or negative mindset, or they haven't seen what God can truly do, I guard my heart, and I don't maybe share everything that's inside of me, because I don't want to hear people say it's not going to work, or tell me a million reasons why our prices are too high, or this or that, because I have to watch out for those little inner realist monsters that still live inside of me. But with practice and habit, you can suppress them. And so one way that you can change your heart or your mindset is through God. I mean, God did it with Saul, who became Paul on the road to Emmaus. He just changed his heart right then. So God can do that. So that's definitely a prayer. Lord, or like the man who was with Jesus and said, Lord, help me in my unbelief. So God can totally help you with your unbelief, negativity, fear, doubts. He is totally there to help you. So that's one way. A second way is a shocking circumstance, which I don't know that you can really orchestrate, but like a man who eats poorly, doesn't want to change his diet, and then the doctor tells him, you basically have 3 months to live. Like, the way you're living, your lifestyle is killing you. Your arteries are all clogged, like, you're going to die very soon. And he should live a lot longer. Like, that's tragic and shocking. And in that moment, he decides quickly, like, I'm going to change my diet right now. So that's one way. Or a drastic car accident, that totally, I got in one time, and that totally changed. So, like, I will follow someone 4 seconds behind. Like, I keep the 4-second rule. I do not drive when I'm tired. Like, things like that completely change my mindset of how I drive. So something shocking and drastic can change your mind quickly. But again, you can't really orchestrate all those things, or would want to. So the next way is habitual practice, constantly repeating these things to yourself. So habit, practice, habit, over and over and over again. Constantly making it a habit to believe, say positive things, not allow negativity to come out of your mouth. Just making it become a new way of life. And quickly, too, it doesn't take that long. It really doesn't to develop a new mindset. We're talking like a month or 2, maybe 3, you can totally develop a new mindset that prepares you to dream big goals. And so just constantly reaffirming to yourself, yes, I can do this. This sounds crazy, but it's possible. It's totally possible. And repeating that to yourself all the time, not allowing when the negative, the slithery snake or the big growly bear that tells you, you know, you're gonna fall on your face and hurt yourself, or you know, the apathy, the lazy sloth inside of you that says, no, this is not the year. This won't work. Things aren't perfect yet. Tell all those ones to go away and say, I can do this. I'm just gonna take action. I'm just gonna go for it. And even if it's not exactly what I expected, I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, and I'm gonna be that much closer to what my ultimate goal was than if I had done nothing at all. So I hope this helps you. Stay tuned for part 2 of how to set some goals and crush them for this new year. Hey, and thanks for watching. This is a video I do weekly. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and that will keep you in tune for next week's business training video. And feel free also to leave some comments below or questions if you might have them. I'll read them all and get back to you.